Have you ever noticed those little cracks in the ceiling? The ones that look like tiny, branching veins. I started seeing them above my bed a few months ago. At first, it was just one. A thin, faint line. I figured it was just the house settling, you know? Normal stuff. But then, a second one appeared. Then, a third, all sprawling out from the same central point. They were so slow, so subtle, that I barely paid them any mind. It became part of the scenery, the last thing I'd see before falling asleep. One morning, something felt different. I woke up with a strange tickle on my nose and a gritty feeling on my lips. I sat up and saw a fine layer of white dust blanketing my pillow. I looked up. The cracks. They had widened overnight. They weren't just lines anymore. They were deeper, darker, like tiny canyons etched into the plaster. But that wasn't the most unsettling part. The way they had spread, it was no longer random. The branching lines now formed the unmistakable shape of a hand, a long, slender hand with spindly fingers reaching out from the center of the ceiling. Throughout the day, I couldn't stop looking up. I'd work on my laptop, and my eyes would drift back to the ceiling. It felt like it was watching me. I even measured the cracks, convincing myself I was just being paranoid. But by evening, the paranoia turned into sheer terror. A second hand had appeared. Then a third. By the time the sun had fully set, there were 5 distinct, chalky hands stretching down from the plaster above my bed. 5 hands, all reaching for me. I've heard old stories here in Greece, whispers about entities that live within the walls of a home, things that can shape the very structure around them. Now, I can't sleep. I've dragged my mattress into the living room. Every creak and groan of the house sounds like knuckles cracking, like plaster shifting. I keep thinking, what happens when they're done reaching? What do they grab? Have you ever seen walls or ceilings that seem to move, to form soppis? Let me know your story in the comments. And whatever you do, maybe don't sleep directly under any cracks tonight. Thanks for watching, and subscribe before they widen any more.